Today, let's look at a few areas we can apply in the daily activities or lifestyle to take care of our children well, to avoid them falling ill. Because most of the time, what makes our children fall ill in and out is the kind of lifestyle or things they do that we have not really taken note of. Now, let's look at these few things we can do, or this area where you concentrate and look into to see how you can help your child grow in sound health and sound mind and be healthy. These are very important area we look into. Number one is good food. The kind of food you give to your children matters a lot. What do they consume? Have you take your time to observe what is good for your children and what does not go well for them? Yes, there are certain food children eat and they react to them. And there are some, when they eat, they don't react. You need to discover what is good for your children. Yes, good food matters. The kind of food you give to your children matters. Now, take note of what you have been giving your child that makes them fall ill severally or all the time. The kind of food they eat and you observe it. So give them what is good for their body and their health. This is very important. It will make them not to fall ill or have running stomach or feel stomach bites. Yes, sometimes they are reacting to something that is not good for them or what they have eaten, that they are going through that process of what they are feeling. And the second one is good sleep. Children need sleep. Yes, they need to have their time to sleep, to rest, relax their brain, and be prepared for the next activities like school activities, homework, and other things. They need to rest. This is very important. Create time for them to rest. It is important. Now, they might not want to have their rest or sleep because some of them want to play game, some of them want to watch their cartoons, and some of them want to watch television. It is now left for you to create that time for them to relax. Create that time for them to rest and sleep because it is good for them. It is good for their brain. Let them have time to sleep and rest. And the third one is the time to read. Create this time for your children to read. This will help them develop well. Their brain will develop well. It is good. Now, there is time for screen time and there is time for reading time. They should be able to know these two time. They should differentiate these two time and know when to read their book and know when to go for their screen time. This is very important. Help them grow in it. Help them to work with them, and this will help them so much. Very, very helpful for them, and it will help them grow and stay fit. Some of the things you need to avoid. Let's look at the things you need to avoid for our children. Yes, too much screen time. You need to avoid this thing. Help them to avoid too much screen time. The time they watched television, play games, is to be reduced. Help them to work on this. Reduce too much screen time for children. Yes, these are things they need to avoid. And the second thing you need to avoid is shouting too much on your children. This is not good for them. It affects their brain. When you are shouting or eating on your child's head, it is not good for them. It affects them. Sometimes this is what affects most children. When you call them or you teach them something now, before you know, they have forgotten what you taught them because of too much sound, too much shouting, too much beating, especially on the head of a child. Some people eat on the child's head. It is not good for that child. Really, it is not good. You tend to avoid such things. And too much sound for your children. Sometimes most of them are playing the sound, the screen sound is high. These need to be in check. Let them reduce all these things, and there should be time for everything and what they do. There should be time for when they play, there should be time for when to sleep, and there should be time for their assignment or their work or activities at home. This will really help them stay focused, and it is important for their health and growth. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.